I'm trying to keep these videos down to just a few minutes, but it's really hard because there's so much to explain, but I'm going to go fast and simple. These videos are to encourage me to start trading each week. My life has been too easy and my business is going so simply that I never need to do anything, and I've got to start pushing myself to trade each week. And I've spent so much time understanding what to do, and my best friend Dave and my brother Gary are going to start pressuring me, friendly pressure that I'm requesting to make sure that I'm doing this. Randy, I know that you and I are doing this together, so you'll have to bear with me sometimes. But this week, this is only I'm just going to focus on this one trade that I'm doing out of all these kinds. I have these different kinds of trades with names. I have track records. I'm making money. It's working well, but I don't want to get into all the different things I'm doing because it's too complicated if you don't know options, and they're not even really traders. So what I'm doing right now is going to focus on one very simple trade. It's called my volatility proof trade. All it is, very fast, is that this you put on an option with it's 2 units and it's 4 positions. That is the expiration. It's always a week away. Today's Friday the 7th. It expires next Friday the 14th. And you have all these numbers and how much money and all that. It's just we'll get into it later. But right now, this kind of trade always creates this kind of shape. That blue line is next Friday. This pink line is today. So when I say, so right now it's this Friday, but by Monday it'll be, the pink line will be there. And by Tuesday it'll be there, and Wednesday it'll be there, and Thursday it'll be there, and Friday will be there. So you can see what happens is, if the price doesn't really move, this is the price of the S&P 500. This is my profit or loss. That's 0. So I want to keep under this blue line. When this blue line crosses here or there, I want to keep in this area here. That's all I want to do. And so if it doesn't move, you make money. Look at that. You make super fast. You make $1,600. I'm sorry, you make $400 on $1,600 in a week. That almost never happens that way, but it does occasionally. So what really is going to happen is it's going to move one way or the other. So when it starts to move, before it starts to go into too much loss, you make an adjustment. You put, like, it moves over here, and then you go long, so that if it runs off the edge, you'll still make money. Or if it goes short, with the profit, the thing starts to go short, you go short, so it runs off the edge, you'll still make money. That's the general idea. So you keep this like this, and you don't intervene unless you have to. And so if it starts going, you do something like this. But once it goes off the edge over here, and like sometimes you're not in profit like this, so if it goes off the edge, you're saying, well, I want to make more money than just $90, or I'm not even making $90. So you can move this whole thing. So that's how the whole system works. So all I did so this is going to be for next week. So for last week, I just did it. I just exited, in quotes, but what it was, so the way the whole trade worked was I got in last week, and the price was over here when I got in. And then of course the market started moving around. So when the market ran up to 32.85, and I then had to put, the market was over here, and then I wasn't in anything, and I was, you're hoping this is just going to stay in the middle and make money. But what happened was it ran up to here. So it says, oh shit, well I can't, I don't want, if I fall off the edge I could lose, so I got in like that. And once I got in, it's like, okay, well now if it continues past here, then it went up to here. Now I just said, well, I can't make money anymore because it's already gone past where the area where you make money. So it was early in the week, so I got out of that. I got out of the trade. I was in like $26 in profit or something, and I got into a new one, and I recentered myself. So when I recentered myself, and the price was around 33.17, then went up a little bit more to 33.20, and so I got into another one of these, and I said, okay, so now I'm hoping it's going to stay here, but it doesn't. It goes up to 33.42. It's like, oh shit, well now if it goes off the edge, I'm going to lose money. So I got in at 33.42. And then I said, okay, so now if it were to continue off of that, I would just get out and a minor profit. Or if it backed up, I would get out here. But it started moving around a lot, and then so that's where I was. And then just a few minutes ago, I said, this is where it's at. I could wait till it goes back down, but today I just decided I will exit this trade. I will exit that part of the trade and exit this part of the trade, and just that's my profit or loss for this week. But then this is not a really good week. This works much better, and it's not on very much money. So you could be making, with $20,000, you could be making, I don't know, maybe 5 times this a week, something like that on the low end, and just pretty consistent no matter what the market's doing. And that's just one trade. So, anyway, I'm trying to go fast. So next week, I'm setting up a new trade for next week. That'll be the next video, but that's the idea. So when I do the real trade next week, I'll explain some more, but that's that. Okay. This video took 6 minutes.